Please remember, safety at work is our highest priority and should be yours.
Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answer.
I can't with good conscience continue. We need more time. But they say we always say that. Mainly because it's true. Utopia is a better solution in the long run. It doesn't have the side effects of Resolve. Well, not exactly true. It has one large cataclysmic side effect. But instead of taking years, it's immediate. There's no stopping them though. Those people, those poor, poor people. We're meant to help them, right? That's our job. Otherwise, what's the point?
cells have been released from containment. Please follow the emergency protocols and proceed to the nearest secure area.
We're definitely getting there, but the shock to the brain, whether psychological or by surgical trauma, is still unpredictable. At worst, they're psychotic. At best, the mental capacity of a 2-year-old. I don't know which is worse. Once they're in that body, the power is truly frightening. The good news is that the organic-machine interface is working perfectly.
You're early. Well, good. Very efficient. Everything to your responsibility. Sailing here. On track, on time. Now, I'll just be with you shortly.
After all, it took almost 2 centuries to make it this way. I know. We're all... Every loss.
The issue with the nanites is persistent. I don't see why I'm the only one that's bothered by this. Theoretically, they will hold for the mission parameters. Program determination only starts after 24 hours, by which time they should have completed their assignment. But this is a problem because somewhere in there is a variable we haven't accounted for. Now, I want to be on record that I protest in the strongest terms about the use of the current nanite profile for live use.
Bugging your office. They actually requested
Assets have been damaged.
And I appreciate you talking to me at such...
Potential security breach detected. Initiating loss analysis.
Yeah, and...
I'd like to welcome back Jonah Gutenberg, founder. Thank you for coming.
Can we go home now? My leg hurts. Where's my daddy? Daddy told me not to talk to strangers.
So, you're Maddie then?
Yes. How'd you know my name? Did Daddy send you?
Are you alright? What happened to your leg?
Daddy and me played hide and seek with the others. They weren't fair. They hit me when they found us. But I hit them back. And they ran away. I wasn't fast enough to catch them. They didn't play fair. I don't like them.
I'm Warren. Your, dad sent me. He's really worried. Why didn't you call out to him?
Because then he would have found me. Don't you know how to play hide and seek? Is he angry with me? I'm sorry. I'll contact him, so he can come and get me.
I have to go now. Be a good girl and stay here so your dad can find you, okay?
Okay.
I'd like to welcome back. I'd like to welcome back Jonah Gutenberg, founder. welcome back Jonah Goldberg, founder. I'd like to welcome back Jonah Goldberg. Manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution, chemical composition, even down to Creo. Labor day and night, built on the foundation. Jonah Goldberg original. No one has ever attempted what we're trying to do. New discoveries and methods allow us to push the very boundaries of science and technology. Every day your work benefits the future of mankind, bringing us one step closer to our goal.
There you are. I've been waiting for you. I've been robbed. They walked right in and stole it. I've been working so hard. My only weapon, my only chance to make things right. I'll have to start all over again.
Hold on. What's this all about? What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm sorry. I can't talk about it. What they did to Mickey, to us. I know it won't bring him back, but it was murder. And he was helpless. This is about justice. They have to pay. They have to.
Sorry, I have to get...
I hope you plan on coming back. So, you have something for me?
That would have been me. Found your hideout and the weapon.
And you took it? Did it look abandoned to you? Like I wouldn't miss it? I trusted you. I trusted you and you betrayed me. Give it back, you hear? I need it.
I can't, but I can make sure you have what you need to build another one.
Well, that's the least you could do.
Will this help?
It will. You'll see.
Sorry, I have to get going.
I hope you plan on coming back.
Log 1. Date unknown. Dr. Lawrence Murphy, beginning observation. They're inside me. I can feel them. I've already begun to notice the first changes. The skin on my right leg is burning and itching. The texture appears to be changing. There are small black dots underneath, swollen and hard. Necrosis. I could try to stop the process, remove the corrupted areas, but I believe it's already too late, and they're within my internal organs, mutating me at a cellular level.
Now I see the real reason you're here. A purge. Is that their game? Dispose of me like Chavez?
Lab 02 locked.
Stay where you are. He might still be around. He's playing with us. Playing.
Lab 01 unlocked and open.
Having a good snoop around, are we? I'm afraid I can't allow that. I won't take that, you know. Some toiling for the good of me. Somebody had to do the dirty work. Manicure my hands dirty.
Access to Lab 02 granted.
If you don't stop sneaking around, my friends here might a little too old for hide and seek, aren't we? Come out, wherever you are.
Locking Lab 01.
Don't
You trusted me this far. We all want the same thing. We've looked at other ways, and there's always going to be risks. Utopia works, guaranteed. I know the board is balking at the figures, but think of it as cleaning house. Problem solved within one
Unlocking Lab 01.
sneaky, sneaky.
I've just received a communication from Mary Shaw. Name doesn't ring a bell?
Well, it fucking should. It's Michael Shaw's sister.
Locking Lab 1-2.
Hold your position. So tell me, who is the real monster? The wolf devouring the sheep, or the hunter murdering its cubs in their lair?
Attention, please. Contingency protocol for asset preservation has been activated. Opening containment cells.
An inquisitive mind. That's the spirit. And besides, things without all remedy should be without regard, right? What's done is done.
What the hell is this freak show?
This freak show, as you call it, is my legacy and the future of human life on Earth. You failed to see, or maybe you chose not to. But I'm trying to save mankind here. Not just the species. No, I'm trying to save all of us. We're flawed, incomplete. We're not yet prepared to re-enter paradise, you see. We wouldn't survive. My Homo Machinalis could change that. They are the living proof that we could be more than human. We, all of us, could fill the world of tomorrow. Ascended beings in a new utopia.
So what about utopia?
Let me put the record straight. Unlike Resolve, which will exterminate us slowly and painfully over generations, my nanites do a quick and clean job. I've minimized the suffering, a fresh start, a clean slate for those that remain. If that concerns you now, then you shouldn't have tried and stopped my little pet project. Anyway, I'm sure you'll be safe. Go on. Go smoke a nice fat stogie and watch the apocalypse from your glass tower with the rest of them.
I think you've got me confused with somebody else. I'm not working for the board.
Maybe you are. Maybe you're not. What difference does it make now? This place is going straight to hell, and we're going with it. Or we're already there, and didn't even notice.
So you know what's going on here?
I'm honored by your assumption, but even I have my limits. I do know a mob stormed my labs and my colleagues are either dead, dumb, or simply gone. So much for security. And what's the board doing, Still twiddling their thumbs over the launch of Utopia? I submitted my final analysis weeks ago and I'm still waiting. We need people who can make decisions around here.
So, these Tin Men are supposed to be our future?
Not pretty, is it? But the truth rarely is. Just think of it as an upgrade to survive the world of Utopia. Our meat machines are inadequate. We won't make it unless you hightail it back to your master's tower. We have the will to survive as individuals. But as a species, we need a push. There's no winning without sacrifice. I just wanted a level playing field to create a utopia for all.
You're sick.
Oh, you moral crusaders. Always the first to swing the sword from the little corner of self-righteousness. Chavez was exactly the same. Always beyond reproach. Even when the first reports on Resolve came in. I don't claim to know the one truth, because there isn't one. Everybody takes sides, and always their own. Good, evil, all nonsense and totally subjective. Just children's stories. As we grow older, mortality beckons, and so we reach for the divine. Same fairy stories, different binding. The individual must be prepared to sacrifice himself for the many. The species is what's important.
What about Chavez?
Yes, what about her? Not seen since she threw a tantrum and got kicked out of my labs. But still, wonderful woman. And an extraordinary scientist. An incredible intellect. Kind-hearted and so ambitious, you have to admire a fighter. But resolve didn't work. We needed to act and act fast. And I had the solution. It's just a shame her ego got in the way of her career.
I think we're done here.
In that case, if you don't mind, Inspector, I need to get back to work. Terribly important things to do. Terribly important.
Mark Dean, a perfect candidate for the program. We pulled him off the streets and put him to work in recycling a couple of weeks back. He's a complete zero. We even DNA typed him to outside databases. No living relatives. He's so happy to have a place to sleep and 3 square meals a day, he'll happily sign the consent forms.
Warning. Security breach detected. Unauthorized implementation of contingency protocol confirmed. Attention. Security forces have entered this sector.
Overnight.
For your own safety, please comply with all official requests while the area is being secured. Security forces under attack.
After all,
Requesting backup.
I know.
Echelon 9 team members, please fall back immediately to the executive floors.
Project Resolve evolves. Manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution, chemical composition, even down to the recycling of...
Please return after the area is secure.
Labor day and night to improve and build upon the foundation. Shown to Gutenberg's
You can huff and you can puff. Shouldn't you be at your designated work site? This is not a scheduled break time.
Daddy. It's gonna be okay. Daddy'll make it better.
It's okay, Daddy. Please don't be sad.
No, it's not okay. I should have been there. I missed you so much, Petal. Missed you so much.
I missed you too, Daddy.
Oh, God, you made it. Thank you. Thank you so much. You don't know what this means to me. To have her back. Hold her again. It broke her leg. Those bastards broke her leg and I can't help her. I don't have anything to make it better.
What do you need to, patch Maddie up?
I don't know, it looks really bad. I'll have to reconstruct it completely. The tools are not the problem, but I'll need another leg from a compatible source.
You'll get one. I'll see to it.
If there were more men like you, the world would be a better place.
So this is your daughter, huh?
Yeah, this is Maddie. She likes you a lot, you know.
Well, that's great, because I like her.
Thank you. For everything. I'd be nothing without her. Maddie's all that's left of me.
I should leave. Take care now.
You too.
Have a nice day, Warren.
It is a huge task, but together we can do it. Whatever it takes. We will build a new Eden, a utopia. Does a garden bloom overnight? Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. Why do people expect that rebuilding after all, it took all of the work this I know. We're all every launch. Project is over. Manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution, chemical composition, even down to the recycling of materials. Creo.
Do you require assistance, Warren?
You're back. I can't tell you how relieved I am. Security's starting a major operation down in R&D. I was worried you'd get caught up in it. Warren, I'm so glad you're back. I can't imagine what it's like out there. The data I'm receiving, their cries for help. The fading signals, they're people. They're people and they're dying. And there's nothing I can do. I'm afraid. The situation's out of control. And it's getting worse. We have to do something. We need to release the lockdown on the executive floors. There'll be someone here who can help.
You really want me to go up there, don't you?
It's the best option we've got. I mean, we're not coming up with any solution. We're just surviving. We need to find a way to stop this and get help. That's what matters. The Executive Forum is our best chance. It's been in lockdown since it all went crazy. We need to get people out. People who can fix things.
You ever heard of Project Utopia?
No. But then I don't know most of what goes on around here. Do you think it has anything to do with what happened?
I don't know yet. but something's wrong.
Well, just don't do anything rash, please. We can't afford to lose our nerve and play on a hunch. Not now. The board would know. If it's got anything to do with the current situation, we should try and inform them as soon as possible.
Fine. Assuming I want to, how would I even get to the executive forum?
You're not gonna like this. There's no chance of getting through the usual way. But now that most of security is roaming the factory, their headquarters should be pretty much wide open, and it leads directly to the executive forum.
You're kidding, right? I'm gonna need more than a good hunch to walk through Security Central.
I told you you wouldn't like it. No matter which route you take, you'll need security clearance. And there's only one logical place to find that. Security HQ. I'm sure most of them are out on the floor or in R&D. This is your best chance, Warren. Take it.
Have you managed to gain access to any of the systems yet?
Not really. Most of the electrics are fried. The system seemed to reboot, but something's overwriting it. This isn't really my field. I'm lost here. We need someone who understands how it all works. Maybe they can break it down and call help in.
All right, I'm on my way.
Be safe out there. I don't think it's gonna get any easier.
Fuck 'em, they think they're so high and mighty. Yeah, I hope you're reading this, you tossers. Echelon 9, what a joke. You think they'd share some info out of professional courtesy, but no, classified. Bunch of butt munchers. I'm telling you, it's goddamn ridiculous. We're all doing the same job, right?
Sir, awaiting assignment. Oh, yeah, right. We've met before. I'm sorry, I didn't recognize you. It's nothing personal, just... I'm in the middle of something here. They need me. There's been a security breach in R&D. Big thing. We have to clear the area, so... you shouldn't stick around.
Hey, are you alright?
No, I'm okay. It's just... there's so much going on. Like it's out of control. All the noise, the pain. Sometimes I feel like I can't hear my own thoughts anymore.
So, you're part of security?
I would have thought that would have been obvious from the uniform. Speaking of which, I need to get about my business. If I show up with only half of my equipment, the chief will have my head.
Okay, then let me help. Tell me what you need.
Eager to please. I like that trait in a man. I appreciate your concerns, but I'm ready, or at least I will be, when I can find the rest of my gear. Damn helmet! Where did I leave you? And did I lose my leg and body armor?
Irina, you're an engineer, remember? You told me this.
An engineer? I can barely tighten a screw. Please. My head. I don't have time for this right now.
Then tell me, if you're security, you must know what's going on here, right?
That information is classified. And even if I wanted to, I couldn't. The investigation is ongoing.
I can't let you go out there without the proper equipment, can I?
Well, let's see what you got.
Perfect fit, I'd say.
Don't know what to say. Thanks. That is one part closer to being myself again.
Here, I think this helmet should fit.
Thank you. Means I only need to find that one last part now.
Try this. Should be the right one.
Thanks. I owe you one. You just spared me a lot of trouble.
Have to go now. Try and stay out of trouble.
I will. Probably thanks to you.
Hello.
Please remember, safety at work is our highest priority and should be yours.
Testing. Testing. Can anyone hear me? Oh, sorry about that. Didn't see you moseying around there, Tenderfoot. I'm the supervisor, by the way, but you can call me Mr. Supervisor. We need a new marshal, you see. Someone who can save this wasteland in its hour of need. Oh, and don't worry about living up to my expectations. I'll make sure you get a first-class hanging either way.
Do you require assistance? Hello, Operative.
I knew you'd make it. I knew it. Well, I didn't doubt you for a second. The Executive Forum should be just around the corner. Please be careful. You're so close now. First of all, it's crucial that you can move freely, or you won't go far. You'll need some kind of authorization. A code, or maybe a borrowed identity. Our primary goal should be to check on the board. And please don't take any unnecessary risks. I don't want to lose you. Not now. I've gotten used to you being around.
Where can I find the board?
Where do you think? In the boardroom. Did you really need to ask that?
What can you tell me about this sector?
I always found it exciting. The hub of Creo. Decisions made here affect the world, and we can find help here, Warren. I know it.
So where are you? You said you're stuck in management. I'm here.
When you break the lockdown, all the doors should open. I'll meet you in the boardroom once you've taken down the firewall. We'll finally be able to put an end to this nightmare.
I better get going.
Be safe. We're so close now.
Be alert, be vigilant, be safe.
bitch just tried to get me killed. I know it. She made me go through security, right through their damn HQ. Said there was no other way. Sure, the vent system would have been a better option. Even the main entrance was less guarded. I nearly got killed because of her. I am so stupid to put all my trust in her. Who else have I got?
Copy that. Right, the network's still down. That means no internal sensors or cameras, but we did just get a power spike from one of the service elevators. That means we have an intruder on this floor. I want additional forces to the boardroom right away. Nothing to get through. In the meantime, you two, go and check out the area around the elevator. Coordinates have already been sent. No games, no warnings. Take down any unauthorized personnel immediately. Well, what are you waiting for? Move out. Lay down your weapons and come peacefully. Or don't. It's just the same to me.
Evaluating tactical options. Severe threat enforce maximum punitive measures.
Be careful out there.
they're upgrading to enforce maximum punitive measures.
I know the world seems to have stopped watching, and maybe that's the issue. We've made some decisions. Decisions I'm not proud to say that I was originally part of. But we wanted to do our best. What do they say? The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Well, ours certainly were. Even those who I believe have now gone too far, they were still doing it for you, for mankind. But looking at the big picture, they lost perspective. We lost perspective. It's why I believe it is my duty as a citizen of this country and of the world to bring to your attention Utopia. Unauthorized, unsanctioned, untested. Designed to replace Resolve, though instead of proper channels, it has been fast-tracked through the back door. You need to know what this will do. What this will do to you all. Utopia is...